Hey everybody, it's me, Taryn Eileen, and welcome back to our Nancy Drew Let's Play of the Mystery of the Seven Keys. So, I've been off for a little while because I graduated and got moved and everything, and I am actually sick and tired of recording and editing. So I've decided to do live streams now. So they're going to be a little bit longer. I just wasn't finding the joy in Nancy Drew games as I used to. And so, yeah, excuse me. I didn't know that for YouTube streaming I had to do it like 1 day ahead. Request being able to stream on YouTube and go live, and so I am recording this, but I am using my streaming app, and it will be like the links that it's going to be in the future. I know I'm debating if I want to replay, and I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to start a new game. I just really want to get back into Nancy Drew and enjoy it, so we're gonna hold on. Let's see. Is it going to find the game? There we go. We're gonna do modern theme and start a new game. I need a different pen. Yeah. No, I don't want those. Why are those even in there? There we go. Got my Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I did not make it too far into this game. I feel like if I know how to do the puzzles, like maybe an hour or an hour and a half, I'll be into where I was.
Adela's letter was certainly direct about meeting her right away, but didn't offer much
Hey, crazy
to go
baby.
on.
Let me turn on the lights in here too.
Miss Drew, your ticket information is enclosed. The matter of my necklace that has now been replaced with fake gems is very confidential. It was my mother's necklace.
There she is.
My mother told me little about it. She rarely told me anything at all. You will meet me at Prague Castle in the Hungerkünstler Cafe at the end of the courtyard. If you are as good as they say, you will find it. No questions until you arrive. Use this number only in an emergency. It could be traced. Adela Cherna. It's beautiful here. First case I've had in Prague.
I'm looking to see if
City of 1,000 spires.
I have the information in my notebook here.
Great music,
I might just
Precious
record
art.
stuff in this one.
and of course, many mysteries.
This is my old Nancy Drew
This
journal.
must be the place.
So I'm gonna record in here. Look at it. I guess this way.
Nancy,
There we go.
You
So where's
must
the
be
camera?
Adela.
Cherna, please have a seat. I've been waiting.
I'm making a new one.
How was your flight? You must be tired.
I'm used to it.
I'm sorry to lure you away from your family. Do you have someone special waiting for you at home?
Kinda.
Oh, Ned. Yeah, but he isn't waiting for me. He has a full life when I'm away.
Ah, but he is special.
I like to think so.
Good. I am alone, but I like it that way. I think.
I won't be long. I'll go home as soon as I solve your case.
Right to the subject. I researched your cases. You are a very brave young woman. When were you the most scared? When you were in the Japanese ryokan? Or in the mansion in your southern states?
Oh, was that the Thornton Hall? Thornton Hall or the Japanese one. These were both based on ghosts. I would love Thornton Hall because of the old house. Like, I'm an architectural historian, so I love old stuff like that. So I think I would have to say
I had actually gone to Japan to teach, so when things became a mystery, I was really surprised at every corner. A unique experience that I won't soon forget.
That you can remember such an ordeal with a smile speaks well of you.
Thank
I
you.
am well known in society because of my wealth, but also because of my appearance. You can imagine it is hard for me to ask for help among my peers.
That's why you called me.
Excuse me, are you Nancy Drew?
I am. Who are you?
Adela Cherna.
No, I am Adela Cher.
This is fraud. Prove you are me.
I owe you nothing. Imposter.
Wait. If you let me, I will figure this out. I will choose between you, but I get to ask one question first.
Agreed.
We know it was her mother's necklace, and how do you prefer to take your coffee?
In your letter, you explained what was stolen. Whose was it?
It was my mother's necklace.
Of course she would say that. It was my mother's. We were very close.
I know who the real Adela Cherna is.
I know it's the woman standing.
You are. You explained the necklace was your mother's, but in your letter, I didn't get the sense that you were close at all.
I can't believe it.
Oh, Adela, that was my fault. I didn't know.
I don't blame you, Patricia. Miss Drew has earned her reputation.
Please, just Nancy is fine.
I hope you're not upset I lied to you. Adela is a very good customer, and she's never asked me for help before.
You can never be too careful.
I understand.
Ah, good. Now I can get back to work.
I will let you rest for the night, and we can begin in earnest here in the morning. Until tomorrow.
A good detective always keeps a to-do list.
Okay, so throughout the game, we can click there, blah, 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 new tasks, and hold for hand. So we need to explore the cafe, figure out the Wi-Fi password. Click J, or I can just click on it, can't I? Click the tabs into the, change the sections. Yeah, Patricia and Adela. She could give Rick Arlen a run for his money. I was just watching somebody, no, never mind. Rick Arlen's from number 2. I think. I was gonna say I was just watching somebody play, the final scene, but I don't think that's Rick Arlen, I think. No, that is. No, that isn't. Rick Arlen's from number 2. Danger. No. Whatever. The second Nancy Drew game. I don't know why I'm blanking at this moment. Oh, we can get achievements. Take pictures of all the postcard locations. Oh, this is fun. Successfully brew 30 cups of coffee. Learn every Czech word. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna have to get used to this again. There we go. Ah! Okay.
Simple.
Wi-Fi password. Boop.
That's done.
So
Can't check that off yet.
now we just need to explore the cafe. Like I don't really feel like doing all that much right now. I like the books. Oh goodness. I know that there's one that we take. Oh, hold on. My mom's calling me. We will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. That was my mum. Let's see. So, what I was saying is I know that there's a book that we're going to take, which I think it's this one. Yeah, Alchemy's Gold History. So the one thing I'm nervous about is the really, really hard math problem that I ran into. We'll see if we're able to figure that out or not, but I know that last time it was so hard that I used all of the hints and the math didn't even make sense afterwards, and I showed my mom, who is a math teacher, and she didn't even understand what the heck was going on. So I don't get it. I already lived here. So we will see. I think these are the bathrooms. We're gonna look at all the books first. Well, here's the clock.
It really is just like the one in the square.
Commissioned by King Rudolph II upon his coronation. Usually I'm really good at solving the puzzles on Nancy Drew games. Like this one, I was so proud of myself for solving it. There will be more information later, and then I'll have to kind of remind myself. But I'm pretty sure I can get that pretty quickly. Oops. New buttons throw me off so bad, so there's probably going to be a lot of me hitting the wrong buttons. We have travel. So on the next stream, which will actually be a stream, you guys can help me out, like if I missed something, or if you played it before and I'm having problems, just shoot me a message and be like, hey, this is it. But no spoilers, please. Franz Kafka was born in Prague, Czech Republic. His first language was German, and all of his literary works were composed in German. The name of the cafe hunger artist took inspiration from his work. Excuse me.
Oh, Kafka came from Prague.
Franz Kafka is one of the greatest figures of the modernist literature whose cultural influence continues to this day. Kafka joined the world in Prague on the 3rd of July, 1883, the eldest son of a German-speaking Ashkenazi Jewish family. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Kafka pursued his writing passions while enduring a Brochberuf or bread job as an attorney for the insurance company upon his death on June 3rd, 1924. He didn't live long. About 40 years. About. Right? 83 to 20, yeah. Kafka left behind 3 partially finished novels and countless short stories on other writings. Look around you. Look around you again. How has everything changed now that you have truly seen? These questions hint at what Franz Kafka explored and pushed to the limit. The details of the mundane, the horror, and the cultural demands. Change and observing what is truly seen is central to one of Kafka's best-known works, Metamorphosis. When the protagonist wakes up wakes up one morning to find himself transformed into an insect. His life is changed. He struggles with alienation and his own humanity to adjust to what or who he truly is, reminding not everything is always as it appears. Ugh. I would hate to wake up as an insect, but that's an interesting, not theory, but thought, I guess. I'm not exactly sure the right word to use there. The Purple-Hearted Queen by Beatrice Hotchkiss. That is from Nancy Drew, The Treasure in a Royal Tower. She published her book about Marie Antoinette. We have this open book.
Looks interesting.
Read. The Golden Heart of Europe. Known historically as the region of Bohemia, the Czech Republic has known many names and governments over the centuries. Its hub of culture and capital is the city of Prague, amounting to 10% of the region's population. Prague, or Praha, comes from the Slavic word for river, named for the Vltava running through the city's center. Local legend has also attributes its name to the word for threshold and the story of Princess Libusie. I don't know if I say that right. The legendary founder of Prague, Princess Libusie, is an important figure in the modern Czech history. Legend says that the King of Bohemia had 3 daughters gifted with healing, magic, and prophecy. After his death, Libusie became the queen and judge of the tribe. Craving a king, the people criticized Libusie, noting the longer the hair, the shorter the reason. Her prophetic vision led to soldiers to follow a white horse to a man at the iron table, leading them to the plowman who would become the king, the people demanded. In another vision, she saw a door threshold between 2 olive trees in a town that would reach the stars. On this spot stands Prague Castle, fittingly reaching the stars as the golden city of 1,000 spires. Interesting. I don't get what the longer the hair, the shorter the reason. The astronomical clock, glittering in the historic Old Town Square, the Prague astronomical clock is the oldest still in operation today. First historically mentioned in 1410, the clock has been helping the people of Prague tell time, date, season, and state of the stars for centuries. The Earth is the background for this medieval clock, with 4 main moving areas, including a zodiac ring. Ornately decorated with symbols and animated characters, the figure that looms ominously over the people below is a skeleton, shaking its head and tolling the bell of fate known as death or the clacker. Memento mori. He'll only nod his head when the clock stops and a time of peril falls upon the city. So locals are committed to keeping it ticking at all costs. The story goes that only a boy born on New Year's Eve can break the skeleton's curse when he runs across the clock square before the stroke of midnight. Marionette tradition, Bohemian history has long been the setting of stories and folktales for centuries. In Prague, the marionettes have been pulling the strings of this storytelling custom. Folklore and history is bursting with, hold on. My phone's about to die, so I'm just gonna put it up on the stand. Folklore and history is bursting with little people carved from trees, painted, and coming to life. Locals and travelers alike may hear these legends across the street of Prague or catch this historic art form at large halls like the Rudolphineum or the National Theater. Marionettes will continue to be popular souvenirs and entertain onlookers as countless characters like teasing jesters, enchanting royalty, or even sinister specters. Okay. What's the clue? Oh, there we go. A Wi-Fi password. Food. Horror. Ooh. If I'm able to do this more often with NeoTeacher games, I hope to get pretty far up into the newer ones, because those are the ones that I have not played all that much. They're the ones I have not played as much as the older ones. I played the older ones a lot just because like there weren't a lot of Nancy Drew games out there. Like there were quite a few, but I mean, once I finished one, then you just like replay the old ones and you continue replaying the old ones over and over and over again. I keep feeling buzzing, but I think, like, I keep thinking it's my phone, but it's not. Okay. Crown Jewels return to the public eye. Innovation in cybersecurity. In Prague Journal 77. False accusations plague gem theft cases. I'm not sure if I want to read all this. We might have to later though. There's more of the same thing. Hi, Miss Posy May. St. Vitus Cathedral. St. Vitus Cathedral. Old Town. A pen. We got some postcards. Oh, so one of our things is if we take a picture. So I want to take because isn't one of our things sorry no, not in that, is in J, achievements. Take pictures of all postcard locations. So I think like right here was the postcard, right? Can I see it? I don't know. Okay. Camera. Sure. Okay, have I seen everything in here now? Like there's this card here, but I'm never able to grab it. Castle exhibition. Oh, here's, okay, the courtyard. Old Town. Yeah, so maybe if I take the picture a little bit more in the corner here. Yeah. Beep. Gallery, please. We'll delete this one. Then the other one is Castle Courtyard Square. So there's a pink bush and a red bush. I don't think we can go out yet though. apparat. We're just gonna click through these so that we got everything.
Still have to do that.
Yeah, we will continue looking around.
You have a postcard. I have much more work to do. So please, feel free to sit and write your special someone.
By the way, my real name is Patricia Witkowski. It is nice to meet you, Nancy.
Thank you, Patrizia.
Okay, that double click inventory items to inspect the, oh, it's making me do something.
Dear Ned, thought you'd like this card of Prague's astronomical clock with old-fashioned mechanisms and symbols. Hope I get a closer look while I'm here. I know we'll talk soon, but couldn't resist writing you a postcard. You're first on my mind, and I'm glad, no matter what, you're here for me. And I'm here for you, even from Prague. Love, Nancy.
That's sweet. Okay, we're outside. So we have a red bush and a purple bush, and we're kind of, okay, so we're kind of there, actually. Is this like, can't be here. Could be here. Something like, I hate that that's there. But these are the only purple bushes. There we go, that's a, is that a good one? About there? Gosh, I hate that these things are here. It's gotta be, could it be this one? Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, we'll go inside for now. And relook at that postcard. We have collect.
That check.
Okay, meet Adela at the cafe. Hey kid, heading to the store after work today. Do you need anything? Hey dad, I'm good. Oh wait, can you see if they have the Licky Loo lollipops? Oh, okay. Nancy, I tried calling. I thought I'd enter the 21st century and send a text instead. I'll be sending on an email. Send me a reply so I know you're safe, kiddo. Do we need to call him or?
You've reached the personal line for Carson Drew. For legal matters.
Okay. I like that we can skip that. Okay. This one. Okay, so it doesn't show the full thing, and it kind of is on the side. Let's go get that pic real quick. I think it might be this. Yeah. We're gonna go kind of like that. Let's see, messenger.
Locked file?
Okay.
And the text doesn't make much sense either.
So we have love, past, own, way. Or love, past, own, way. this is going okay. Says it's like skipping a bit, but like I can see here, so hopefully we're okay. Open the locked file. Okay. So since I've played the beginning before, and most of you have probably, don't go onto my other screen. That's weird. Okay. And since most of you have probably seen my beginning playthroughs, okay, this is really weird that it's switching to my other screen. There we go. Okay, so we have politics, we have mystery. So he sent us love, past, and own way. So love would be romance, past would be history, and own way, I can't exactly remember, but maybe like bibliographies or something. So we have history, which is 6. Science, religion, fantasy, travel. Did we click on fantasy? Travel maybe could be own way. Go your own way. I really want to sing that, but I can't. There's romance, 11. So we have 1169. No, okay.
A map.
There we go.
It leads to treasure, no doubt.
Okay, so what I have here, outer ring equals inner ring. This is where that book is located. So outer is 4 and 1. And inner is 6 and 3. And then outer ring plus outer ring equals inner ring. And then I don't think that matters. Well, maybe the 1 and the 4. So we have Z, D, N, R, and maybe the 1 and the 4 are the ones that match up. But that would make a 4 an inner ring. Possibly, but maybe it's just the 1. It's something like this. Okay. I wish I also had a camera pointing down at my notes. That would be pretty cool, and I could switch it to like when I'm writing stuff, maybe in the future.
Looks old.
Okay, so we have N pointing up, so this needs to turn upside down. So this D equals 1. And then this one possibly equals 4. So then I need a 6 and a 3 on the inside as well. Let's double check. That's not really pointing at anything. So, okay. Yep. so this is equal 1, that equals 4, and then we need a 6 and a 3, another 4. So let's start, because we need a 4 on the outside. So we have 1 plus 4 equals 5. I'm not sure if I'm explaining this good to you guys. So what I'm doing here is that on the outer walls, there is a 1 and a 4. These are outside the cafe walls. And then on the inside of the cafe walls, there's a 6 and a 3. So inner ring, there's a 4 and a 1, outer ring, there's a 4 and a 1, inner ring, there's a 6 and a 3. And then there's like these faint lines, which I don't know if they actually mean anything, to the 4 and the 1, and then there's not really one to the 6. But that's kind of what I'm doing here. So, and then it says that in outer ring plus outer ring equals middle ring. So this plus this equals this. So I know that I need a 4 on the outer ring, so I'm like, maybe this one should be a 4. But then that's still 4 plus 1 equals 5. I need a 6. 1 plus 5 equals 6. 5 plus something. Do I need a 4? Oh, that's the one I'm possibly keeping. But then that can't be a 5. So maybe a 3. And this is a 2. 1, okay. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 4 equals 6. And then I'll have a 6 and a 3. Come on. And a 4 and a 1.
Nope.
Dang it. I think this is it though. Maybe just rotated. Right? Let's just like rotate it around. So I'm gonna do 2, 2, 4. And we have 4 and a 6. And we have 5 and a 1 and a 3. So I'm just gonna go like this. So we have 2 and a 6. And we have, this is a 4. Excuse me. This is a 1. This is a 5. 1 and a 2. This is a 3. And then that's a 2. And that's a 4.
Nope.
So hold on, let me make sure. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 2 plus 2 equals 4. And I have a 4 and a 1 on the outside and a 6 and a 3 on the inside. Hi, Princess. You want to say hi to everybody? You rotate again. So this is going to be a 4. Hi, sweetheart. And a 5. This is a 1. This is a 3. This is a 2. 4. 2. 6. 4.
Nope.
Excuse me, sweetheart. Thank you. I have one more rotation, but okay. Is this my last rotation? No. This is my last rotation. 1. Oops. 1, 3, 2, 4, 2, 6, 4, 5, 1.
Nope.
Ah, shoot, you guys. Of course I'm forgetting how to do this. Can I reset it? Okay. So maybe I wish I could turn this upside down. It's kind of weird to think about it. Here, this is what I'll do. It's hard to think about it upside down. So I will take a pick and flip it upside down myself. Okay, because we have the N. So like the 6 is the inner circle somewhere over here. And the 4 is the outer circle. Ah, it left. Sheesh, creeper. Okay, and the 4 is the outer circle, like here, maybe? And then the 3 is the inner circle here, and the 1 is here. So that's what I have there, right there, possibly. But now that I have this picture here, we don't have to keep going back and forth. So we're going to do 2 plus 4 equals 6. Then we have the 1. Oops, the 1 equals 3. Sheesh. 1, 2, 3. So this has to be a 2 as well. which makes sense because 2 plus 2 equals 4. No. What about the 4 being here? Ah, that doesn't work. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, so this one is a 3. Let's make that the 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 1 plus 2 plus 4 equals 6. We have the 6 and we have the 3. We have the 4 and we have the 1.
Nope.
I don't know why, but I'm thinking 2.
Nope.
That needs to be a 4.
Nope.
Golly gee, okay. 4 4s and 1s and 6 and 3s. Could it be like 4 1 4 1 6 3 6 3? No. Oh goodness. Pull open my picture here. Okay, so we have a 4. And a 1. That equals 5. Now we need a 6 and a 3. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 2 plus 1 equals 3.
Nope.
This honestly can be any number here.
Nope.
Now it has to have something to do with the stupid NZDR. Okay. Except for the first hint is going to be about the looking at my notes. Now that is not it. Okay, so I have the notes here. Which don't really make any sense. Oops. Okay, what I have circled is 3164, but I don't think that's right. All I know is that I need the outside to have a 6 and a 4 and the inside to have, or the outside to have a 1 and a 4 and the inside to have a 6 and a 3. And then I just keep going around that, I guess. My notes don't have anything. It just has the numbers in order, in a certain order, like 50 trillion times. I do have a note here like saying west is 1. Eat soggy waffles. And northeast is 4. Never eat, so this one being a 4. So this could be a 2. This could be a 3. This could be a 2. I feel like I did this though. This could be a 4. This could be a 6. This could be a 5.
Nope.
I feel like I'm super close with this. Like the thing is that 6 is pointing towards north, yet 6 is on the inside. One is the only one that has a certain direction, I think. And that is D, whatever D stands for. One plus 4 is 5. 1 plus 5 is 2. 5 plus 1 is 6. No. That's 5. Except for we don't have a 3 in there.
Nope.
1 plus 2 is 3. We need a 6.
Nope.
So we could do 1 plus 5 equals 6. 5 plus 1 equals 6. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 1 plus 2 equals 3.
Nope.
No, because we don't have a 4 on the outside. 2, 3, 4 plus 2 equals 6. 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Nope.
2 plus 1 equals 3. 1 plus 4 equals 5. And I've done this so
Nope.
many times. Okay. Hi, baby girl. Kind of wish I had actual people on live right now. Um, 1 plus 2 equals 3. 2 plus 2 equals 4. I don't know. 2 plus 4 equals 6. I got the 3 there.
A little passcode can't stop me.
Oh my gosh, I did it! Don't ask me how again.
I haven't seen any locks this big anywhere.
Can I look back at what I did? It doesn't even have what I did on there. Okay. So I knew the one needed to go west from here, because the D equals west because you have to flip this upside down, and then I just kind of played around with it for a bit. So, ta-da! So hard. Okay, so I got the key.
I'm not done with that. Check. That's done. Check.
The Adela, right to Ned.
That's done. Check.
Okay, so find out the details of what happened. Adela's supposed to meet me here.
What will you have? Coffee? Tea? Wi-Fi password?
You seem to know me pretty well. What coffee would you recommend?
For you? You have a friendly, open, but mysterious, with a long history. Ha! Cappuccino.
Cappuccino. Do you recommend that to everyone?
No. I recommend the local thick black coffee. Tourists expect it.
I will try that next.
I believe this is what I had. Sorry. What is, okay. This is like all backwards. Okay. There we go, that one. I believe that was my solution. Okay.
I already figured out the Wi-Fi password.
So, yeah, I was super close with my first one.
Showing off your detective skills already?
I don't know that it required much detecting. The password is on your wall.
American.
Yeah, I had it
is
half
always
solved
the
on
first
my
thing
first
you ask.
one.
What is the Wi-Fi? I wish you all were detectives.
Oh, do you mind keeping why I'm here between you and me? I try not to tell everyone I'm a detective.
Ah, yes, of course. You must be a mystery to solve a mystery.
I found this iron key. Do you know what it's for?
Ah, someone could wear it around their neck, no?
Too heavy for that. And it was locked in an old book.
I never look at the books. Many have been here since before I was a little girl, eating cubes from the sugar bowls.
A book like this would have garnered attention. Someone must have hidden it here recently.
Hidden? I doubt. Forgotten? Yes. If a customer left it, they don't miss it. It's yours.
Okay.
Thank you. I should get ready for Adela to come.
Back to work. I'll send you over that coffee.
I appreciate it. I'll sit at that table by the window.
Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, but you guys can keep watching.
Nancy.
The real Miss Cherna this time.
For you, ladies.
Check you.
If you're looking for a book in English, you'll find some nice mysteries on the shelf.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Oh. Tole sinehal.
Oh, Yakuyo.
What's this?
Suspects. You will reach out to them and find out who stole the gems.
Amazing. I like that you're thinking ahead. Could I ask you a few questions first?
Back.
What do you want to know?
Perfect timing.
In your letter, you explained the gems in your necklace had been replaced by fakes. How did you find out?
I sent the necklace to a company called Second Shine. It is on my list here. They store jewelry and post it for sale on their site for all the world to see. I received a local offer instead, so they returned the necklace to me.
But you're not sure that they were the ones who replaced the gems.
I gave the necklace to my friend Vladena Zlati to appraise. She is a well-known jeweler in Prague. Vladena reported that the gems were fake. She is also on the list.
If she is your friend, why do you believe she could have stolen the real gems?
Because I am no fool.
You wanted to sell the necklace. Why not claim the insurance and get your money that way?
The gems alone are meaningless, a fraction of its value. The necklace boasts a noble history, handed down through generations. The thief destroyed that. The necklace should be made whole.
What is the necklace's history?
It was my mother's, her mother's. Some nights I would watch her put it on and pour herself a glass. Then she would dance across the floor like we were back in the days of royal balls. I could never bring myself to wear it, but I always kept it safe. Until now.
It means a lot to you.
I hold no great love for my mother. It is why I would sell this necklace. But someone should treasure it. It should not be sold for parts. Not like this.
Why bring me in to investigate? You must have contacted the police.
I did. It is too small a crime for them. You must have heard as well that this is not the first time that Prague's jewels have been replaced with fakes.
You're saying that other people have had their gems stolen?
Not other people. Gems in the Pravskaya Historitskaya Museum itself have been proven fake. The police have found nothing. But you will.
I appreciate the vote of confidence. How well do you know Vladina Zlati?
We have known each other socially for many years, ever since I returned to Prague from Paris. She owns Zlati Jewelers. I have bought a piece from her here and there. She knows many of my friends and all of my flaws.
Why didn't you try to sell the necklace through her in the first place?
I did. She only sells in person. She barely has a website. Second Shine reaches far more buyers. Even so, the offer for the necklace came through Vladina.
Have any of her other clients had their gems replaced?
If so, she has not told me.
Why did you choose Second Shine?
You were bound to ask. You believe I was duped, naive to put my trust in a website.
You don't strike me as naive at all.
You're wrong. I was. Others in my circle had sold their jewelry through them. I had no reason to doubt them.
Did you talk to anyone at Second Shine?
No. We
Says a lot
conducted
of
the
talking.
entire business online. I am asking you to do now what I should have done in the beginning. Find out who they are.
What gems were replaced in the Prague Historicska Museum?
I don't know the details. You will have to ask the curator, Oskar Dvorak. He is also on my list.
How well do you know Oscar?
He is well known, but not by me.
Did he have access to your necklace?
As a gem expert, he may have access to everything.
Okay.
I think you've given me enough to get started. Thank you.
Good. Remember, if all these crimes are connected, you alone are trying to solve them. Keep quiet.
I will keep that in mind.
Okay. Recover Della's necklace. Find out the details of what happened.
That's done. I'm not
Investigate
done
her
with that yet.
list. J. She gave me a list of suspects. Here's some clues. Got some words. Let's see. I know I have to like click. There we go.
What is this?
It's so annoying, like you have to just click around it.
Better yet, what? Hans Farzinger.
Okay. Now I can call him. Like, did you see how many times I had to click that button just to
Mr.
get that
Farzinger,
open?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Second Shine.
My assistant isn't here. Is this for an article?
Only if you tell me the truth.
What else would I tell you?
You ask sellers to send jewelry to you for safekeeping. Where do you keep it?
They don't have to send jewelry. We offer storing and appraisal as a service which improves the chance of sale. As it says on our website, we have a very secure facility here in Germany. We catalog all jewels on their gas as soon as we receive them. Once we evaluate them, we price them and list them.
What happens when sellers request their jewelry back?
The same process as when we sell it. We check the jewels against their gas entry and use our secure delivery service to ensure it reaches the customer.
You mentioned Degas. What is that?
You called me to write an article on jewelry. But you know nothing about Degas? What is this?
One of the pieces of jewelry you held in your secure vault was tampered with. The gems were replaced with fakes.
Impossible. Not that second shine. Look at the Degas file. If those gems were replaced, that happened after the jewelry was returned.
How do you know?
I run a reputable company and could not stay in business otherwise. We have had not one complaint through Degas. If you have anything further to say, you can talk to my lawyer, Mr.
Oh, goodness.
Touched a nerve. In that case, I should talk to my lawyer.
Here's my dad. Just kidding. Okay, so we called him. Looks like it's time to call up dear old dad. Okay. Okay.
That's done.
Okay, let's call up the daddy-o.
You've reached the personal...
Hi, it's me. I'm okay. I made it to Prague. But, sorry, that's not why I'm calling. Could you look into the website Second Shine and its CEO, Hans Farzinger? See if they have any court cases in progress. You're the best. Love you.
Thanks.
Check.
Now it wants me to call Ned. Or text him. Okay, there we go.
Oscar Dvorak, who's calling? This is an American number.
Yes, but I'm in Prague. My name is Nancy Drew. Adela Cherna suggested I reach out to you.
Adela Cherna, I know her name. How can I help?
I wanted to ask a few questions about the gem thefts at the museum.
That is in the past.
Are you sure about that?
You are in Prague. Let me show you around the castle exhibition today. I will answer your questions. You will be convinced.
We'll see about that. I'll take you up on your offer and meet you there. Thank you.
Okay, now I need to talk to Vladina. Vladina? Run! At least I know where everything is. The problem with, like, doing it this way is that I'll probably miss some clues and cards, which sucks. Hi.
I don't mean to disturb you, but do you have a moment?
Please, they don't make these programs easy to use.
My name is Nancy Drew. I understand you appraised a necklace for Adela Cherna.
Ah, yes, because Adela thinks I stole her gems.
That's what I'm here to find out.
She and I have no secrets. But you must be tired from your journey, from the States.
You don't need to worry about me. I am well rested and ready to listen.
Hi, Posey.
You don't look it. Oh, my mistake.
Did you enter Adela's necklace on Degas?
Oh, you know about this monstrosity on the computer. It's a new system.
Did you create Adela's entry?
I did not. When I got the necklace back from Second Shine, I had to input that the gems had been replaced.
Is there any way the Degas entry could have been wrong from the beginning?
How would I know? I don't have access to this.
Do you think the gems in the necklace were replaced in the same way as at the Prague Historic Sky Museum?
If so, then the thieves are chasing a bigger prize than my little shop.
Stealing gems from a renowned museum is a high-stakes crime. How do you think the gems were replaced?
Ask Oscar Dvorak.
We will.
Not a friend?
We have spoken. He is competent, but I am a far better appraiser and jeweler, so he won't work with me. And even fewer people will work with him.
I see.
He would be out of a job, you know. They would hire me to supervise all the gem exhibitions. Except for the crown jewels, of course.
What you doing, princess?
Why wouldn't they let you supervise the crown jewels?
It stems from an old tradition. For centuries, women were overlooked in the elite gem trades. Even still, we have to fight for the positions we have.
I didn't realize.
Traditions are not changed easily, even by capable women. You have seen this.
I'm fortunate that the men in my life don't give it a second thought. And I often don't make it easy for them.
Fortunate. It should not be left to fortune. You will learn. We can only rely on each other.
With experts like you around, how are the fake gems getting past years of appraisals?
They are very good fakes, which is why only I could have discovered them.
And what skills are needed for such an expert appraisal?
Years of training, special lenses, and tools.
Hi, sweetheart.
Glasses are not enough. Though large frames would suit you. And go with your style, if that's what you call it.
Ah, rude.
Thank you? So you're saying the average person wouldn't have noticed?
Average? No. But you are a detective. You have a better eye than the average. How quickly could you learn the trade? I wonder.
This is a beautiful store. You founded this company?
I did. I come from a long line of appraisers and gemology experts. My father taught me all that I know, and many come to me in Prague before they go to anyone else. I have had no complaints. Few complaints.
Well, an open business will get complaints from time to time. What kind of complaints?
I did not make them enough money, usually. Finding buyers is more art than science.
So, your passions lie in the craft, but sales are what keeps you in the business.
I could not have gotten this far without managing my money and my connections well. I have generous clients.
What was your opinion of Second Shine before all
She's
this?
talking a lot.
Some of my clients have used them in the past.
Did any of them have the same problem? Could they really be the ones behind the counterfeit gems?
It is possible Second Shine has been stealing jewels all along. Only I caught them.
Could you tell the necklace was fake as soon as she gave it to you?
The necklace is not fake. It is the same as the first time I saw it. The gems, they are fake.
And you could tell that right away.
As an expert, of course.
So you found a buyer for the necklace?
One just like Adela asked for. But when she got the necklace back from Second Shine, it was too late.
Who's the buyer?
Client confidentiality. You understand. But it is over. I could not sell a necklace with fake gems.
Then they're not really a client.
I like you, but no.
You said you'd seen the necklace before.
She showed it to me, so I could find a buyer for it. Of course, then the gems were real. I would have gotten her a fair price, and I did, but she had already sent it to Second Shine.
It doesn't seem like you're too happy about that.
Certainly you see why. They take your gems. A scam.
There we
Thank
go.
you for your time. I may come back if I have more questions.
You will let me know what you find.
I'll leave that to Adela.
So apparently
I'm
there's
good
a lot
friend.
of
If I had anything to
things,
hide, why would I have told you
gems
the
being
gems were fake?
stolen. Like her necklace, and then there's been some crown
It
jewel
is a
stuff.
mystery. That's done. Can't check that off yet.
Aló. Pisze masz la dwola. Udzielaj to. Sfate vit. Excuse me, that was my assistant. And what do you need?
Mr. Dvorak? I'm Nancy Drew.
Ah, the American. I did not expect you so soon.
I like to follow a lead. What is Svati Vit?
We're talking.
Oh, St. Visat's Cathedral. That's nothing.
What sort of security do you have in place?
Guards, cameras, everything one would need.
Then how were the thieves able to replace the gems?
There's a better question. How would they be able to in the future?
You haven't answered my question.
I won't answer your question because of security.
How reliable is Degas?
It's the best system we have for tracking the provenance of precious stones and jewelry.
Do you use it for jewels in your collection?
Of course, gems are worthless if we don't know their story. If we had had Degas before, maybe we would have discovered the switch of the gems sooner.
What do you know about Vladena Zlati?
The world of gems and jewelry is very small, and in Prague it is smaller still. She works well as an appraiser, nothing more.
Meaning?
She lacks a true appreciation of gems, where they come from, their story. For her, it is money.
Do you think she would try to replace the gems of one of her own clients?
She wouldn't be very smart if so.
What was your opinion of Second Shine before all of this?
I have never used it. I work with priceless jewels, not common heirlooms.
I suppose you don't hold a high opinion of their service.
I have no opinion.
How frequently do you check the exhibits for fakes?
I do not need to do so frequently. Only when we remove them from storage and when we return them.
Do you have anyone else examine them?
I was appointed to this position by the government. They have utmost confidence in me.
Okay.
There are some amazing exhibits here. I would like to look around.
Please, you are welcome.
Okay, so I know
Incredible
that I
glassware.
opened this book.
But how does it open?
Not
I
book.
need more information.
What are you doing?
Could I have a closer look?
Be careful.
There are strange markings all over it. It could be part of an ancient riddle.
Not so fast. This cannot be removed from the museum.
Well, can I take pictures?
If you must. Return here if you want to see the artifact again.
So, this book here, the planets orbit the sun in an ellipse-shaped path. The planet covers the same area of space in the same amount of time, no matter where it is in orbit. So that has to do with this on the top.
This doesn't seem right.
Nope. Nope. Okay.
This doesn't seem right.
I don't think this is right.
Whoa.
There we go.
Kepler's law in action.
Okay, so this has some symbols here. And then we have symbols here. Why is that one different?
I think I need more information to crack this one.
Yeah, there's like a poem or something, right?
Nancy.
No? Okay.
That's done.
Figure out the combination. Meet Oscar.
Check.
Investigate second shine.
That's done. That's done.
Find out the details of what happened.
Check. Still, I'm not done with that yet.
Okay. Guess there's more to that later. There was like a poem of some sort. That shows that symbol. What's this? Okay.
Please remember to be careful.
Yeah, I remember reading something and there were some things about it. Package. Nope. Okay, still haven't got a text back from Ned.
A haunted tour. I need to see that.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Can I talk to you again?
Oh,
I remember.
You again.
Nope.
I should get going.
Good.
I remember
We're
where
done
the poem is. This is the poem.
Intricate. This is the same mark that I saw on Oscar's artifact.
Order the symbols, then brilliance unlocks. First seek the jeweled craft of Father of Cain. Father of Cain. Follow the path of the creature Iosis along the Golden Lane. The symbol of he who bestowed the honor of the night. And then the winding stars find whose almond strikes at midnight. Okay, so the last one has to be the skeleton, because we read that thing about the skeleton at midnight nodding its head or shaking its head, and the winding stars is like the astrological clock. Oops. Okay, so the other one that I know is this one. So the jewel craft of the father of Cain, the symbolic shepherd's staff, over 2 feet long, the carat gold royal scepter is adorned with 4 sapphires, 5 spindles, and 62 pearls. The Bohemian royal apple, also known as the royal orb, boasts 6 spinels, 8 sapphires, 31 pearls among the ornately carved 8-carat gold wrought relief. The apple is gilded with Latin scripture and scenes from the book of Genesis, a depiction of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. The biblical parents of Cain and Abel embellishes the lower hemisphere, a scene that parallels Prague's castle courtyard's golden gate on St. Vitus Cathedral exterior. So is there a symbol for golden apple?
That is a priceless artifact, don't forget.
Okay, the tree. Yeah, this. So we need the creature Iosis along the Golden Lane and the symbol of the person who bestows honor on a knight. Okay, so I guess we'll just start reading stuff. King Charles IV was born in Prague into the monarchy of the Kingdom of Bohemia. He commissioned a special crown for the coronation in 1347, known as the Crown of St. Wenceslas. Dedicated to the patron saint of the country, St. Wenceslas, it has become the symbol of the statehood for people, along with the royal scepter and orb. He is later named the Holy Roman Emperor in 1355. Charles made Prague his capital residence and implemented his projects to strengthen the church and the city's importance. Prague's many historical building achievements can be attributed to King Charles. Okay. The King of Bohemia and the Royal Roman Emperor Rudolph II wore the Bohemian crown for his coronation on November 1st of 1575 at 6 in the morning. The bells rung clear as Rudolph II's reign began, spanning from 1576 to 1612. Known as the Alchemist King, he brought the Renaissance to Prague, making it the center of enlightenment and growth. He hosted luminaries and the brightest minds of the time. In exchange for being in his care, the scholars, mathematicians, alchemists, and artists supported his quest and search for the philosopher's stone and immortality. Oh, goodness. Hi, baby girl. Okay, we have Maria Teresa. Come here, beautiful. Oh, right there. Bum, bum. And Leopold II. Abolished the death penalty, credited for establishing the tradition of the 7 keys. Yeah, none of that. I kind of feel like it's here. There are multiple steps in the theory of alchemy. Work through the countless processes attempting to turn metals into gold. Potion concocted. We have a circle with a dot meaning gold. I just want to make sure none of these say Iosis because okay.
Alchemy signs can still be found on the buildings even to this day. I'll add that to my list of things to find.
Let's see. These royal items are protected. Here, the Prime Minister, only very rare. So this basically is saying like there are 7 keys to unlock certain artifacts or whatever, and different people have them. Well, this says the Sword of St. Wenceslas and the Reliquary Cross were used mostly in coronations and knighthoods. So would the symbol of St. Wenceslas, good King Wenceslas, the founder and namesake of St. Wenceslas Chapel in St. Vitus Cathedral, his sword wields a 10th century iron blade with a 13th century one in silver and velvet hilt. Okay, we have the tower. I'm wondering if this book has something about Iosis. that's it. Okay. There's an R right there. Arsenic. It says Dalibor. The Knight of Dalibor. This suit of armor belonged to a heroic knight. His support of the People's Revolt earned him a cell in the tower of the Prague castle. Hello, good night. Okay. Hi, baby. Okay, so
Please remember to be careful.
we have the apple and then we have the skeleton. Ah. I think we're just gonna do this. That's where we started, right? Yeah. And then I'm just gonna go like this. I know this is dumb, but I've already played through this part. And I think that's probably a symbol of Wenceslas, to be honest. There we go.
This one has a mark on it.
Not so fast. This cannot be removed from the museum.
So I think the creature of Viosus, I actually don't remember what it was. But that's the symbol of King Wenceslas, I guess.
Not so fast. This cannot be removed
But
from
I
the
found
museum.
2 of them out, and
You
was able
managed open the
to
artifact?
figure out the puzzle
I
anyway.
hope you don't mind. It's kind of what I do.
It does not appear to be damaged, and I had been looking forward to seeing
Could
inside.
Iosis be like
Just make no habit of touching exhibits.
the Philosopher's Stone,
I
meaning like
understand.
eternity,
I
because
am
it was like an
curious,
eternity
though.
sign?
We found it in the original royal palace structure in the tunnels beneath the castle complex recently. It dates back to the 9th and 10th century.
What are these tunnels?
You have not heard? Tunnels beneath Prague, from the times of nobles and kings. We're in the process of restoring them, but not all are safe.
The artifact seems very old. Whose was it?
Rudolph II. You will not know he ruled from 1576 to 1612, I believe.
Oh, yes, as Holy Roman Emperor. How did you deduce that? You could say I am professionally interested.
We found a note in the same tunnel from a council in his court. Lehman. He helped hide the artifact before the end of his reign.
Now that it's open, what will you do with the artifact?
I will keep it here until I am able to examine it privately and enter it into Degas. What difference is it to you? No more questions. I must go. Please view the exhibits that are open to you.
Hi,
That
princess.
is a priceless artifact. Don't
Yes,
forget.
yes. Okay, so I have a jewel, and it's an emerald, and it has a symbol on it, like that. What does this symbol mean? this one? There are multiple steps. Quintessence. Could that be the Philosopher's Stone?
Still have to do that. Check. Check. Still have to do that.
Okay. Prague's narrow street is just 20 inches wide. That's bad for claustrophobia, people. Marionette Theatre. Now I know there's a card over here. Is that it? There it is. Just gonna stare at you. Excuse me. Why, hello, sir.
I'll clear the table soon enough.
Oh, okay. Do you have something for me to do?
You want to learn more about our coffee? I can teach you.
Tempting, but I am here to help Adela.
You will help Adela by learning more about Prague and our culture. Don't you agree?
I see I'm not getting out of this. What do I need to do?
I am struggling a little bit with the coffee machine. The part, the filter, and handle are missing. That's why I need a detective to bring them back to me. Oh, yes, and my recipe people will have my best recipes.
Coming right up.
Okay, so, yep, there's one.
There it is. Here's her recipe book. And check. That's done.
Need to find the pot filler basket. Hi, princess. I kissed your nose. Where'd you put your basket, lady? Over here somewhere, to be honest. No.
Can't go that way.
Someone left their hot coffee. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen this basket thingy? Should you leave it in the bathroom? Could it be outside on the patio? Lady, where'd you lose it?
Nancy, I trust the investigation is going well.
What is loot carry?
Puppet?
A screen popped up when I connected to the internet. I may not be pronouncing it right. Lokari?
Lord Kaji. Yes, it protects all the Wi-Fi here from hackers. Very good, from Prague.
Is hacking a problem here?
You can never be too safe.
I should get going.
Okay, I'm getting a little sleepy, so I think we're gonna find this basket. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. It's not really
Smells
a basket.
like coffee.
Okay.
Perfect.
We'll make some coffee
let
and
me
then
show
I'll...
you how to make the perfect cup of coffee. When customers place an order, it will appear in the top left. Some customers will have special requests.
I want to try the cafe con hielo. Also, add some hazelnut syrup.
To pour espresso or hot water, place a coffee cup into the machine on the right. When you're done, move the cup back to the counter.
Hi, baby.
Add anything else that you like from the counter.
Left click to pick up objects on the counter. Right click to set down objects.
Once you have added coffee to the cup, you can begin adding the other ingredients, as you like, from the counter. My recipe book below contains everything you'll need to make a delicious drink. If you make a mistake, don't worry. You can empty the cup below to start over.
Okay, so she wants a cafe con hielo. So a cafe con hielo. Make an espresso. Small portion. Then add a medium amount of cold water. And she wants a little bit of hazelnut too. So I don't think this is right. want the smallest amount of espresso. Is this cold water here? I don't think so. Is this water? And she wants a little bit of hazelnut.
That's how it's done.
There we go.
Please prepare 1 latte.
Use the metal pitcher for milk, and put it into the machine if it needs to be steamed. Careful, it's very hot.
The child lock has been activated. Long press the spot cleaning button or use the app to deactivate
A latte.
the child lock and try again. The station's dust bag is full or there is a foreign object stuck.
Prepare the doppio portion of coffee. Double portion of espresso. So like medium espresso. Then add a large amount of steamed milk. Okay, then medium amount of steamed milk.
Oh no, this doesn't look right.
Oh, it was a large amount of steamed milk. Look at my notes. Okay, we need 2 more.
If you make a good coffee, you may even be able to try your hand at. You're getting quite good at this. Feel free to come back anytime to make more coffees with me.
I just need to get like 80% of it. This looks terrible, but please be good. Oh man. When are you good?
Need to start from scratch.
Ah, man. At least I don't have to remake my coffee. Okay, serve.
I seem to be getting good at this.
Flat white, please. Extra sugar.
Okay. Am I done with that task?
Check. Can't check that off yet.
Nope. We will continue helping her until that's checked
Can't
out.
go that way. Can't go that way.
Please, sit. Relax.
It doesn't say I'm done.
Can't check that off yet. Can't go that way. Can't go that way.
There we
Flat
go.
white, please. Extra sugar.
Oh, this is where I learned one thing, right? Eh. Um. He wants a flat white, same as the cafe noisette, but use twice as much milk and leave off the extra flavor. Pour the same amount, okay, flat white. Pour the same amount as coffee as in the latte. So the latte had medium espresso. And the same amount of milk as the macchiato. Is that the macchiato? Yeah. And a little steamed milk, so a medium amount of steamed milk. And leave off the flavoring. Right? Decorate. Fine. Right as it says
drink.
serve, I'm serving it.
Can I have a sweet sunrise, please?
Okay, a sweet sunrise. Okay, a little cold milk would double the amount of coffee. Okay, so medium espresso with a little cold milk. Small cold milk. Then add vanilla and sugar. Medium espresso. That's water. Small cold milk, vanilla, and sugar.
That's how it's done.
Done. Okay.
Ah, the first part is always the best. Here, take this as thanks.
Oh,
A
thank
snow
you.
globe. It's beautiful. What's in it?
You tell me. I don't recognize it.
Excuse me.
See? You'll learn more about Prague than I can teach you.
If you say so.
See, it has like this
Looks
keyhole,
like a keyhole.
but I can't get that open. Quite yet. Because like I could like try to use that
Looks
key,
like a keyhole.
but there's like these marks on it, so can't really get that in there. But this is where I'm going to end my game for tonight, you guys. I'm just getting a little bit tired, but I hope to stream tomorrow and actually do a live stream. So like if any of you get on, that'd be freaking awesome. And yeah, you can message me with like different ideas of how to help me out. Like with that first puzzle, I would have loved to have your guys' help, even though I've done it before. But so yeah, thanks for joining in, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.